The CAPI programme is children who are affected by parental imprisonment. It's come from a steering group of professionals that can see that children who have a parent in prison, 78% more likely to offend. We've renamed the programme Acting with Children. It is going to support young people from the age of 0 through to 18 deal with adverse conditions in life.
The process begins by having a referral through our website, and then what we do is we look at who would work best with who and our staff's expertise as well. What we do is we obviously work in a really bespoke way. We also work in a trauma-informed practice as well, so that's understanding who they are as a person, what kind of makes them tick, and we go from there. So in our first meetings we understand, what are their hobbies, what are their interests, and we make sure that we really pick up on that and learn that, and that builds that connection, that relationship.
There are certain young people that I come and play football with. There are some that I'll play basketball with, but it's not just sport. So I have others that we draw anime comics. She's very good at drawing and cartoons. I have another young person that is a petrolhead, a proper mechanic, and we will break down an engine every week. And it could well be that I have some young people that I'm just a sounding board to. They've had a really bad week, they've been to visit Dad in prison on the Sunday, they've not had the reaction or the experience that they've wanted. It's just another pair of ears to let them sound out to you and let them talk to you about how it's gone, how it's been.
What we've been doing is we have this book and we write in it every week about how I've been doing and friends and family that I can trust. Yeah, it's good, and then after that we come out here and play football. It's made me feel good, it's made me want to come into school more on Thursdays so I can see Wayne and talk. Usually I wouldn't want to talk about how I'm feeling, but with Wayne I feel like I can talk to him. It feels good, and I'm very grateful that they can help me.
Most of our students that have worked with Wayne have very challenging situations at home. They are aware that teachers in the school, support staff in the school, aren't equipped to deal with how they feel. Since we've been working with Wayne, I've seen an enthusiasm to come to school which I've not seen before with these students, which has been amazing. They actually come to my office and ask when Wayne's coming in. The behaviour's improved, the attendance has improved, just generally their all-round well-being. And family members have also sort of shared with us that it's had an impact at home as well.
I grew up probably when I was about 11 or 12, I think. My dad was sentenced for drug dealing. Me personally, I wouldn't have benefited from a teacher pulling me out of the room and trying to speak to me, because I would have just shut off, because at the time I hated school. Much like many young people, school is their safe place, but it's also a place where their feelings bubble up and things like that. But actually this programme, where I think it's got its real point of attack, an Argyle Community Trust staff member coming in, breaking down those barriers in whatever format it takes for the child. But I wish I would have had that at the time as well, because it would have allowed that relationship to continue to what it was before, because it probably wasn't the same until I was 20, 21, 22. That wasn't until I had the conversation with my mates. But actually, if I could have had that conversation with somebody that I would have looked up to, wearing the badge that I watched most weeks, I think that would have really, really helped.
Argyle Community Trust absolutely hit the ground running on this project, and just that energy has never dipped. Just a phenomenal commitment to the children and families involved within the project. Having this project and inviting referrals from families and practitioners has allowed us to begin to have an idea of the numbers of people affected in Cornwall, and recording that has enabled us to be able to build an evidence base, which we are now expanding across Cornwall. In this year we're committing an additional amount of funding to be able to support 20 extra children and families, just to respond to demand that the project and the team have generated.
For more information on our CAPI programme,
Acting with Children, please visit
www.argylecommunitytrust.co.uk.